Hey, I'm Big Dan.
And I'm Little Dan.
And this is music to invade Poland to.
Okay, this is a bit clickbaity. This is the bands who have been accused of being Nazis but aren't.
Yes.
Yeah. So I wonder how many people would have clicked dislike before even getting to this point. Already typed. I guarantee someone's typed in the comments that said something.
Yeah, more than likely.
Before they even, so that'd be funny.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's get on with it.
Yeah. First on our list is Tia. Yeah, I know. Right.
There's several reasons why it's ridiculous.
Yes.
First of all, their local content has
Yeah.
got nothing to do with Nazis.
Nope.
Second of all, Viking Nazis are the most retarded fucking thing I've ever heard of. Yeah. That shit was made up by the Happy Foundation or something.
Yeah,
That's just...
That's the aesthetic they look for, isn't it? But then they're looking for who to accuse of being Nazis. They're looking for not necessarily swastikas anymore. It's anything sort of old, sort of Viking-y sort of symbols that people associate with it. Because the Nazis did use a few.
Yeah. I mean, they pretty much stole most of their logos from other cultures, but
no, yeah, Tia are definitely
not Nazis.
no. It's also here he has a lot of problems with the whalers as well, the anti-whaling people and stuff like that.
Yes.
Because where they live, they eat whales and stuff. And that's fine. They're not killing it for a bit of fun. They're not riding around on a horse chasing it like a fox. Like this country. What?
Sea shepherd.
I know you have, yeah. Yeah, no. But they're doing it for food. It's not like they're not whaling them out of extinction like the Asians do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Tia are fine. You wanted to say something, but you avoided it. What are you going to say?
What's the next band, Dan?
Graveland.
Yes.
They're on this list because I'm salty as fuck. Right? Basically, Graveland, they got a bit of a dodgy past. One of the band members used to be NS, right? Mm-hmm. He's not NS anymore. He said, it's a long time behind me. I'm a bit older now, a bit wiser. Mm-hmm. I should just hang around the right people. But that sticks, no matter how much they say they're not. So they come to play a gig in the UK at the Underworld in London, and as soon as a few people find out, they get all arsy and say, you can't play here.
They're Polish, are they not?
They are Polish, very Polish. Yeah.
Now, that takes a very special kind of Polish person to be a National Socialist.
There are a few Polish NS bands. There are Polish NS bands.
After what the fuck happened, after the occupation and everything.
Yeah. I mean, but yeah, no. So yeah, the venue pulled the gig because they've got all kinds of people working there, and they thought, we don't want to upset the staff.
Don't want to upset the Jewish
because
people that work here.
they're not Nazis playing here. Oh no. What are they going to do? Well, they're going to play a gig.
That's a special kind of fucking retarded, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like I've said before, though. Even if they were a Nazi band, and they wanted to go and express that political view through music, at least they're doing it through music, where everyone can have a good fucking beer and enjoy some music. At least they're not out there on the streets kicking black people. Yeah,
they're not Nazis, and I'm just annoyed to didn't get to see the gig. Loads. There was a Facebook page for it. Obviously announced the gig. When it got cancelled, loads of people on the thing arguing about who they're Nazis or not. It's fucking gold. Comment gold. It really is brilliant. And the amount of people going on, never heard of this band before, just listen to the music, they're amazing. So loads of people discovered them.
Just get some more publicity, I suppose, the other day,
yeah, if you want to protest a band, you're going to give that band a lot of publicity. Yeah. So yeah, I'm pissed off. I want to go see Graveland.
You Nazi. Okay, so next up's Marduk.
Yeah, Marduk. So, black metal. I've heard they're former black metal. They're now being called war metal or something. I heard this. I don't believe it.
This is just going too deep into the whole fucking subculture.
But anyway, they're more of a we're Satanists black metal kind of, Waytaney kind of thing. Marduk, isn't it? It's like basically they went to gig in America, and what I've written down here is Antifa cunt waffles, because basically they saw. They saw that there's a band that are kind of like those bands that people protest. Let's go protest them. And the people at the venue, right? The people who work at the venue they're a very diverse group of people. Yeah. And they were like, we want to work that day. I want to get paid.
Yeah.
So, and they were pissed off because they had to go home and not get paid that day. And they didn't give a shit. So,
no.
Yeah. It's like anti-fur cunt waffles. They just protest because it's like, we can protest the thing. We need to be angry about something.
Yeah. Over willingness to be offended.
Yes. Yeah.
It is the cancer upon this society.
Yeah. Murdoch are cool though. They're the most recent accusation, I think, that I can think of. It was recently, wasn't it?
Still fucking hilarious though, isn't it?
It is funny, yeah.
Next up we got Moon Sorrow, don't we, Dan?
Yep, that's even more ridiculous. Like, I don't know.
I don't know who's decided this. I don't know how it starts.
At least we speak, to be honest. Like, Moon Sorrow. That'll be a Chuckle Brothers next, won't it? Americans won't understand that.
No.
What's an American equivalent?
Donald Trump.
People say that already. Yeah, ancient rites. They're Belgian. They've been around for a while as well.
Yeah.
They sound really cool. They've been accused of it by association. I think one of the members used to be in a different band who played support for a lot of NS bands, something like that. So that automatically makes all of them Nazis.
See, that's wrong, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, if I know a leper, it don't make me a leper, does it?
No, that's true, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I know someone that's voting Green Party. Don't make me a Green, does it?
No.
You know?
No. I know some mentally disabled people too.
Doesn't make you retarded.
No. I meant Green voters, but yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
Black metal bands tend to not stick around for a long time, don't they? There's like hundreds and hundreds of black metal bands, and then they last for a couple of years and then they just die off. But very few bands last. There's a couple on this list who've been around for a long time.
It's because, do you know what black metal bands are really bad at?
Making money.
Publicity.
Yeah.
Incredibly fucking bad at publicity. Okay, so next up we have Inquisition.
They're an American band. They are playing Bloodstock this year.
They are. Which is fucking awesome.
So that shows that they're not Nazis, because I can't imagine Bloodstock would book a Nazi band. Really, can't see it happening.
Yeah, I'll go with that, yeah.
Yeah. So they're playing mainstream festivals, clearly not Nazis.
Why do people think they're a Nazi band, Dan?
Because basically, on a tour in America, I think it might be in Canada or something like that, they bumped into a white supremacist and they got on well. They didn't know who he was, they would just chat to a bloke. Like you chat to any bloke at a gig. And then this bloke became not a Nazi and said, oh, I was chatting with that band and they're all a bunch of Nazis. So basically the reporters went with it. So the band are like, and all these reporters said anything, and anyone said, has anyone asked the band yet? No. Here's one of the things, I'll probably repeat this at the end. Right? Nazis tend to be very proud of the fact that they are Nazis.
Yes, it's true.
And they will tell you so much. Unless it's illegal in the country where they live to tell you. But they will tell you. So, like...
Plus, it's quite easy to guess, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
They can't really keep their opinions to them fucking selves, can they?
Yeah.
Okay, so, Sabaton.
Yeah, they're right bunch of Nazis, aren't they?
Oh, right. Fucking Philansio
constantly there.
Arseholes, yeah.
They're just goose-stepping around. You know.
All got weird little moustaches like Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And just, you know, can't stop, can they? Bloody Swedes.
Can't stop, just going around kicking the Jewish.
So what I think the way they found this out was, or somebody not found it out, but got the idea, was from the fact that they sing about war. Basically, that's their thing. And they've got pictures of them with guns and tanks and like songs like Panzer Battalion.
Do you know how Iron Maiden, talking about white man going across the sea and killing like Indians and shit?
Yeah.
They didn't do that, did they?
Lemmy, right? Some of these bands, right?
That's the thing. Lemmy, you could actually understand if he came out as a Nazi, but he never did.
No.
He wasn't. He just collected
quite a
few of these
bands. Quite a few of these bands have used similar iconography or something like that, and that's where the accusations come from. But Lemmy, boots, hats, all kinds of crap, and he's a big collector of it, and nobody mentioned a thing.
No.
Yeah. So, fucking retard.
It was a cool collection, though.
Yeah. Biggest black metal band around.
Mayhem.
Yeah. Now, they have used all the iconography and everything, just their shock value, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
So they're just there to shock people. That was the main thing. And they're not Nazis, but you look at them and you go, might be.
They might.
No, right. They're doing touring everywhere at the minute. And nobody's protesting them because nobody thinks they are. I think people understand it is a shock value thing.
Yeah.
They're playing festivals everywhere. They're playing festivals in Germany. Nazi bands do not play festivals in Germany because they're not allowed them. Graveland aren't allowed to play places in Germany.
But they can play Poland.
Yeah, but Poland's based though. Poland's like really fucking awesome. Anyway, but Graveland, the festival I want to go to in Germany, they're on the band list for that festival. Graveland are. Mayhem are headlining.
Not going to Germany.
Yeah, Mayhem are headlining, but Graveland are banned from playing, even though they're not Nazis. They said that.
Not Nazis.
Yeah, they're not Nazis.
Definitely not Nazis.
Yeah. One of them might have been a while ago, but not anymore. Yeah.
Not Nazis.
Which leads us on to Nargroth, who are awesome as fuck, by the way.
Yes.
Really, really cool band. Basically, Black Metalist Krieg, which is obviously Black Metalist War, Germany thing. And one of the guys used on this album photographs of his family during the war.
Right, yeah.
So obviously they're all fucking Nazi garb, full on. I don't know if they're like SS outfit or anything. I haven't seen the pictures, but yeah, proper uniformed, like just as like a show a bit of history kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so people are like, oh look, he's a Nazi.
See, the thing is, there's nothing wrong with using those sort of photos because we need to keep the memory of that alive. You keep the history alive.
It's
important.
Stuff,
it's important.
Yeah, you can't just delete the past.
No, of course you can't.
No.
Because if we just bury it underground, we're never going to learn anything for the future.
Yeah.
And even though we don't know anything for the future anyway, it just helps keep it around.
Gives school kids something to learn.
Yes, exactly.
So yeah, that's our list of bands who
aren't
Nazi bands, and we've been very careful about what we say in this video. Lots of thinking hard before saying things out loud and going.
There might be a lot of jump edits in this one.
There may be a lot of edits in this video. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll include some links to, depending on how this video goes. If I can find the actual articles, then I'll show articles on the screen. If not, I won't. But also some bit of footage of some of the bands as well, because Black Metal looks awesome.
I think the important thing to remember is not every band's a Nazi band.
Not everyone's a Nazi band.
There are a lot more non-Nazi bands than there are Nazi bands, and the amount of Nazi bands that there are very few.
If you're going to protest bands, fuck off.
Fuck off.
You don't need to protest a band. Protest something else.
I don't really see a problem with it anyway. I mean, it's not like we're desperately around the corner at the second rising of the Third Reich, is it?
The Fourth
Reich.
Fourth
Reich. Yeah. Okay, so we've got. If you like that video, don't forget to like and subscribe. We've got a Twitter that you can follow us on. We've got an Instagram that you can follow us on. We've got a Facebook page which you can like us on. We have a Patreon where you can give us money. We sell these patches as well. Where's your patch? We sell patches
hot lights
on eBay. Just search a Heavy Metal Entertainment patch or HME patch.
Someone's made a subreddit for us.
Someone's made a subreddit for us because we ain't got a fucking clue how to use it.
Yep. And that is all of them. Yeah.
That is all of them.
Yeah.
Bye.
We're not Nazis either.
We're not Nazis. He's a little bit Nazi.
No, I'm not.
He's a little tiny bit Nazi.
Farg's a little bit Nazi.
Farg's very Nazi.
Yeah.